Morning, gorgeous.
Oh, what are you doing up this early?
You should be asking him that question. I'm wide awake since 6:30.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, it's all right. I didn't get where I am today, lying in bed.
I did.
Some tea in the pot if you want some.
Oh, what would I do without you?
You patronising trollop.
You love me, really.
Morning! I was about to send out a search party.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to set the alarm.
You won't be having much use for that now that Henrietta's here.
Henrietta?
Just trying to emphasise.
I am not calling my daughter Henrietta.
Well, you're going to have to call her something. Daphne's nice.
Mother, enough.
So you didn't miss Thingamy last night?
Yeah, of course I did. But I have to admit, the 8 hours uninterrupted sleep were more than welcome.
Don't get too used to it. Your time's not your own now, you know.
Oh, Scott, give me back my shoe.
Can do, I'm afraid.
I'm going to be late for work, Scott.
Well, you should have thought of that then before you nicked the bathroom. I tell you what, if you get down your hands and knees, you might go again.
Oh, you're going to be so sorry in a minute.
Oh, the girl's talk, is it?
Don't mind us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
I'll deal with you later.
Hey, anytime you're ready, darling.
Kids, eh?
Yeah.
Patrick, wait. You can't leave it like this. I hate it when we fall out.
Mum, you falling out with me is your reason for being.
I'm glad you've got something to smile about.
So am I. I'll see you at lunch.
You have fun. You still here?
Patrick, maybe I was a little hasty to pass judgment, but you know I'm only thinking about what's best for you.
What's best for me is that you get out of my life and that you stay there.
You're only saying that because you're upset.
No, I'm not. I've always given you the benefit of the doubt. And I've always tried to believe that you're capable of learning from your mistakes and behaving like a fair and reasonable woman, but you're not. You never have been and you never will be.
Patrick, please. I really don't feel well enough to travel. I've been having palpitations. I'm telling the truth.
I'm going out on my calls now, Mum, and I don't want you when I get back, all right?
She only woke up once all night.
I thought you were looking all bright and chirpy.
Did you have enough milk?
Plenty.
And is she feeding okay?
Yes, you gave me 2 bottles worth, remember?
She's always been good at expressing herself.
I thought I might take her to Mums and Toddlers at the village hall later on, if that's all right with you.
Oh, did you indeed? Oh, well, we know what your game is.
Do you?
You just want an excuse to show her off, don't you?
Here's one I made earlier.
Well, look, if it's a problem...
Ashley, we're only teasing you. Of course you can have her for the day. She's your daughter as well, you know.
Great. Well, I'll see you about 11 then. Bye.
Bye. What about Ernestina?
You want to watch her, you know?
Okay. Oh, yeah?
Make sure she doesn't shortchange you. Can't trust them dingles, you know?
£103 and 50 pence.
Where are you going to spend all that, then?
Hot, and I've got to get a few bits for Kirk.
Well, I'm going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give you a lift if you like.
Okay, then. Thanks.
Right, I'll just get some chews and I'll see you outside.
All right.
Emily,
Mrs. Kirk.
I've come to give you my apology. I haven't been myself recently. It's my legs. Chronic. Sometimes I say things that perhaps I shouldn't. Forgive and forget, shall we?
I'm not one to bear grudges.
It's a pity my son doesn't follow your example. I want you to have a word with him. Tell him how contrite I am. I hate it when we fall out like this.
I'd rather not get involved.
But you must. Heaven's sake, you've had your apology. He says he doesn't want to speak to me again.
Well, maybe that's for the best.
I beg your pardon.
Paddy's a wonderful man, Mrs. Kirk. He deserves to be loved and cherished.
I'm his mother.
Well, that's no reason for making his life a misery. Now, if you don't mind, Mrs. Kirk, I've got customers waiting.
Emily?
Good day, Mrs. Kirk.
No fiddling with furry dogs now.
I thought you were more of a nodding dog sort of guy.
Give over. Class act, me.
Letitia,
Oh, here we go.
you took your time. I'm due back at home farm.
Well, can't you take him with you?
No, I can't. And where do you think you're going?
Cotton. Kirk needs a new romper.
And what's he going to do, try it on for size?
Kane offered me a lift.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to say yeah. What are you doing sniffing around her?
Oh, Mum, grow up, will ya? Just 'cause you haven't got any mates. Come on, Kay.
Not so fast.
What?
With 34 quid.
I was going to give it you tonight.
Yeah, well, now you don't need to bother. And drive carefully. You have a baby on board.
Best sit with him in the back.
Well, can't you live in with Jason?
It'll be no trouble, I promise.
Go on then.
You need to sign this.
£200?
Yeah, I took it out of the petty cash.
Well, what are you doing raiding the petty cash?
Well, it's not for me, it's for Zach and Sam, the wages. Collecting rubbish?
Well, shouldn't that go through the books?
You can if you like. Tell you what, I'll ring Uncle Zach now and ask him for his national insurance number, should I?
OK, but this is supposed to be a reputable business.
Supposed to be. OK, I'll remember that. Morning, Zoe. Hey, you're just in time for 11's. Mine's not chocolate.
What exactly are you playing at?
You've lost me.
Tate haulage trucks in the village emptying bins. Why wasn't I told about it?
Well, we know how you love surprises.
We're not refuse collectors.
It was a gesture of goodwill.
Since when have you been interested in goodwill?
It was my idea, actually.
Yours?
Yeah. Chris didn't seem to have a problem with it. But hey, if you do, why don't we sit down now and have a full, frank discussion?
I'm not happy about this.
Right, if you had to have a tattoo, where would you have it?
I don't know.
Well, would you have it A on your arm, B on your ankle, C on your bum, or D on your other?
Oh, my other, definitely.
What filthy you are!
I try my best. The neck.
Kiss the neck. Oh, ignore it. We're not in!
We are now. God.
Hello,
Hello?
Michael Farrer. And this is Mr. and Mrs. Hardiman. You're expecting us.
Am I?
Farrer, estate agents.
You better come in.
There we are. 30 miles an hour all the way. Safe enough for you?
Well,
What?
I don't know how to tell you this. I'm really sorry. Have you got any tissues?
No.
I'll get some, I'll clean it up. I'm really sorry. Where do you want to go first?
Oh, well, I've got to meet someone, so I'll see you back here in an hour.
Oh, all right then.
I'll be sending some more prospective buyers around tomorrow. I hope you'll be ready for them.
Absolutely, absolutely. You won't recognise the place.
Well, they're a right fussy pair. Not quite what we're looking for. This cottage is full of attractive features.
Yes, my love, but they are well hidden.
Yeah, well, I suppose this place could use a tidy.
Could use an industrial cleaners. And we promised Kath we'd do everything we could to help us sell it.
Don't worry, I'm on the case. Now, where did Kathy keep her vacuum?
Wait!
You okay?
I think so.
What about him?
He's fine.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have been here, he'd have got everything, my money, everything.
Yeah, but he didn't.
It's always me gets picked on.
Hey, come on, don't worry about it.
Hey, up, Bernice, what are you doing here?
It's my pub, Zach, remember?
Yeah.
Usual.
No, why not? So, who's looking after the little one?
Ashley.
Aye, a man should always do his duty. I've always said so.
What would you know about duty? Babies are a mother's responsibility. 2 weeks? What sort of maternity leave is that?
Ignore her.
I intend to.
So have you thought of her name yet?
Not quite.
Salome. Huh? That's a fine name for a lass.
A dingle lass, maybe. No, Ashley and I are yet to make a final decision.
That's no surprise. You hardly ever see each other.
Are you sure she's gone?
Yeah, she's got them. She's left a note. Doesn't make for pretty reading.
How can she say all these things?
I don't know. I've given up trying to make sense of it. But the important thing is we don't let her get to us.
It won't.
Emily, you are the single most wonderful person in the whole wide world. You know that.
Even if I am a dingle cast off.
Who's a dingle cast off?
She is.
You are?
And that's why I love her so much.
Right, good. Yeah, keep it up.
It's all my fault. I should never have insisted you make the peace with her.
No, you were right. We gave my mum one last chance to make amends and she blew it, so she's history.
I suppose.
It's the future we need to be thinking about. Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland. I can't wait.
Get the things out of the boot for me. Ta. Thanks again for everything.
Anytime. Have a good trip.
I was mugged.
What? You okay?
Yeah, I am. Thanks to Kane. Fought the mugger off single-handed. He can be a really nice bloke when he wants to be.
Yeah, I bet.
I want to work with you.
Ooh, sounds ominous.
My lunchtime trade's really picked up since Shay Marlon bit the dust.
Am I supposed to congratulate you?
I was thinking more of a spot of mutual back-scratching. You know those salmon vol-au-vents you used to make?
My paupière de salmon fin farci.
They're the ones. Well, Jason was in here. He wanted a few.
He was pulling your leg, you feeble-minded fool.
Well, all the same, a few gourmet delights is just what this shop's crying out for. What do you reckon?
What do I... Me?
You're a cook.
Actually, I'm a chef.
Well, then you provide the food and I will flog it.
How much?
20 quid's worth a day should do it.
We're talking top quality nosh here.
OK, 25.
Done.
You certainly have been.
Not today, thank you.
What?
You're not welcome here, Jack Sugden.
I've nothing in the house, Viv.
You should have thought of that before, right, Edna?
That foam mass brought a lot of bad feeling to this village.
Ladies, that's all over now, surely. I mean, forgive and forget.
Forgive and forget? What kind of talk is that?
Sorry, mate.
It's okay, Marlon. They're not worth arguing with. Keep the change.
Did you hear what I said?
Got a family to feed. Good day.
Hi there.
Oh, hi there.
Problem.
Viv and Edna.
Ignore him.
Yeah, I intend to.
How's the move going?
Okay, I think. Strange waking up this morning. I'm used to seeing fields from my bedroom window.
Now you get Eric Pollard and his wife front. It's a cruel world.
Yeah, well, it'll be all right once we've unpacked.
I'm free if you want a hand.
You sure?
As long as we're not talking heavy lifting. Come on.
Oh, come on, Eric. It's not like I'm asking you to divulge state secrets, is it?
Well, why do you want to know? The Aragonespers collecting rubbish is in the dingle blood.
I'm not afraid of a bit of muck, if that's what you mean.
I don't think you realise how large this contract is. It covers the whole of the Holton district.
So, Tate Haulage is a large company. Oh, come on, what does it take to get the gig?
No, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. But the present company have done more than enough to guarantee the renewal of their contract.
No, they haven't. Look, whatever you're getting, we can match it.
You couldn't afford me.
Are these your beers?
Nah, they're sort of communal.
Oh, well, I thought I'd take them round for Kane.
What? Why?
Well, I'd have lost 2 weeks' benefit if it weren't for him. He practically saved my life. I owe him something to say thank you.
I know Kane Dingle. One thing he isn't is a lifesaver.
Oh, right. You were there, were you?
No.
Well, then don't pass judgment.
He's no angel, you know that.
Oh, it's only a few cans. It's a gesture. Why are you making such a fuss?
I'm not.
Right, well then. See you later.
Wait, aren't you forgetting someone?
Zoe, twice in one day. I am honoured.
Don't flatter yourself, this isn't a social visit. I'm concerned about the company.
Well, there's no reason to be.
Oh, come on, Chris. Collecting bins? What's that going to do for our credibility?
It was a one-off.
Maybe. But what other little schemes is that wife of yours going to dream up?
She's eager.
She's a liability. She knows nothing about business, and you are letting her pretend that she does.
In a few weeks' time, she'll get bored and find herself another hobby.
What if she doesn't? What if she likes the idea of running a company?
She does not run the company.
Quite. So do us both a favour. Tell her that.
Thanks, Diane.
A woman's touch never goes amiss.
Just get rid of these. Thanks. Been a godsend.
You and I were always a good team, eh? Maybe now you're just over the road, we'll have a chance to get reacquainted.
Reacquainted?
I feel bad about the way things finished between us, Jack. I'm glad we're friends again.
Yeah, me too.
That's what we are, is it? Good friends.
I think that's for the best, don't you?
Absolutely. No point dwelling on the past. Better get back to the pub.
Right. Thanks again.
Anytime. You know where I am.
You look exhausted.
We've had a busy day. I think she enjoyed it.
But not as much as you did, I bet.
I can't believe how wonderful this all is. We're so lucky.
I know.
The group are having a teddy bear's picnic next week.
Well, that sounds fun.
So you'll come?
Me?
Give you a chance to meet the other mothers. We don't have to go together if that's what's worrying you.
No, it sounds fine.
In the meantime, any time you feel you need a break,
I'll hold you to that.
please do. Bye-bye, my love. See you.
Bye.
Oi! You looking for me?
So you're in then?
Well, it looks like it.
Brought you these. Say thanks.
Well, I'm touched.
I know it's not much, but
You don't owe me anything.
I think I do.
Are you coming up?
I should be getting back.
Well, I don't like drinking on my own.
Maybe for 5 minutes.
G&T large one.
Oh, nice to see you and all.
Please.
It's more like it.
Who rattle your cage?
Eric Pollard.
Oh, well, there's a surprise.
You know, the bin men are going to keep the contract. Never mind they can't keep the workforce in control as long as Councillor Flaming Pollard gets his backhander.
Well, what do you expect?
I want that contract, Zach.
What you need is a cunning plan.
Yeah, got any ideas?
Well, let's see. What do bin men need to get the job done?
I don't know, trucks?
Exactly. And what if them trucks aren't up to the job?
You mean if somehow they were to get mysteriously damaged?
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah, I suppose they do. Hey, but who round here would do a job like that?
Well, now you're asking.
$2.90, please. And a pint for me, Uncle Zach, and have one for yourself.
Oh, you've cheered up.
I haven't. Shall we discuss terms then?
Aye.
But you've had a lot of girls up here.
Oh, you jealous?
No. Why would I be jealous?
Well, I have that effect on women.
You really fancy yourself, don't you?
Well, that's what we got in common.
No.
Yes.
I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, but you are.
It's not fair on Jason.
Well, what's he got to do with it?
He means a lot to me.
Fine. If that's where you'd rather be, you know where the door is.
Kane, don't be like that. It's not that I don't fancy you, because I do.
Well then, make your mind up. Are you coming? Or are you going?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
She was asleep until you started fussing.
Come on, Mabel, there's a good girl.
Mother, will you stop giving her names?
She smiled.
Babies can't smile, it'll just be wind.
She smiled, Bernice. Didn't you, sweetheart? You smiled for your grandma. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I've heard about girls like you.
What?
Well, only after one thing, and then you don't seem for dust. Come here.
No, I've got to get back.
Yeah, what's off?
Oh, no, I really have. I'm expected.
We'll have to do this again sometime.
Oh, you just try and stop me. One thing, though. You mustn't tell anyone.
Well, why not?
What with my mum and Jason, it's just a bit awkward.
Well, you've done no wrong.
All the same. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. I'm good with secrets.